Do you know that some sexually transmitted diseases can lead to psychiatric presentation later in life? Neurosyphilis. Just because someone did not treat syphilis properly when he was younger or when he had the infection, is now affecting other major organs in his body. It can affect the brain, it can affect the heart, cardiovascular system. So that is why I'm here to talk about sexually transmitted diseases. I'm not going to go into details, but I want to give you a brief. What are sexually transmitted diseases? These are just diseases that have been transmitted by sex. When you have sexual intercourse, then you are now prone to having these diseases. There are so many. We have the viral ones, which we all know: hepatitis, HPV, HIV. We all know that. But for that, those ones, they can be prevention, luckily for us. Hepatitis and HPV. HPV can also lead to cervical cancer in the past. So you need to, if you have the opportunity to be vaccinated about that, quickly do that. So that's viral. You have the bacteria, you have the parasitic, you have the fungi. All these are diseases that can affect you sexually. Even the gonorrhea, those also are bacteria and all that. So now, how do we prevent it? Prevention is very important in this. And one of the ways we can prevent it is celibacy. Avoid sex. But most of us will say no, we cannot do without it. And I want to also use this opportunity to tell parents, teach your children safe sex. I know they'll say, oh, not bad thing, but we have seen so many people who have had many problems because they did not have safe sex. So I won't go into that, but one, celibacy. Another thing, condoms. Hey, they'll say, I don't like rubber. I don't enjoy my brother, my sisters. It is better for you to prevent it, because it can lead to several complications that I don't want to go into right now. So you use preventions, condoms. It will help you a lot. And again, I've talked about vaccination. The another thing that you can do, have one partner, a single partner. Now, the reason why, even when you say, oh, I'm the only girlfriend, are you the boy only girlfriend, or I'm the only? No, you don't know your partner. Some partner pretends to the last. So I even tell married men, if you are cheating, use condom. Don't come and give diseases to your wife at home. So use condom. Use condom to prevent it. Have one partner. Then again, when you have all this ulcer, when you have some people, they will know that they have syphilis, they will have the ulcers, then some people have vaginal discharge, and they have all those, even the maternal discharge and all that, and you still be having sex. Avoid having sexual intercourse when you are having all these symptoms, because you are also spreading it. So we say, oh, that person gave me, I will give. No, that is not. Even that means you are a wicked person. Another thing, avoid alcohol and drugs. Why I'm saying that, it's not as if they have a direct effect, but it will help you to make a right decision. This complication for this untreated sexually disease can lead to a lot of things. As I've said, HIV can cause your immune system to be destroyed. You know, I won't go into that. Most of us know what HIV can do. For syphilis, gonorrhea, and all that, you know, sometimes it can destroy the male sperm cells, and the man will not start having low sperm counts, and some azoospermia, that means they cannot produce any sperm. For the women, I say it every time, women, our tubes are not as big as is my necklace. So any infection down there has to be treated vigorously. Not only will you spread it, it will damage your tubes. I don't want to go into the physiology of how it damages. If you want, you can always DM us. I can tell you the physiology of how it can damage your tubes. So those are the complications. How will you know? Again, okay, maybe I didn't go into that, but I can tell you. How will you know that you have syphilis? Some people have ulcers. Some people have ulcers. You see ulcers in the penile region. You have discharge. For female, I won't go into that, but the color of the discharge, the smell of the discharge will tell you how it is. When you are itching, you're having ulcers in that area, you're having discharge. Seek help. Seek help. Thank you and God bless. Bye.